Hello and welcome to the Dutching channel. It's Monday the 13th of May 2024. It's 8:51 in the morning and we're now going to do the selections from Catterick. I've already put the Windsor ones up, so they're on there for you to look at. Don't forget, we had a marvellous weekend of over £400 profit, so try and follow some of these selections in, or at least start looking at them and start going back on the form and look that we haven't had a losing month since I started, so keep an eye on that. So we're going to go through the Catterick card here first of all, see if there's any non-runners. And in the 147, Bay is a non-runner. And pretty much so far that is about it. I think the ground all around the country now is pretty much perfect. Shouldn't be too many non-runners. So let's have a look into the spreadsheet. We've got 5 betting races here at Catterick today, and we're going to start with the 147. Our top selection here is Pat on the back. So we'll go and use Matchbook on the exchange. And Pat on the back, this one currently at 13. Stakes of £7.69 would return us £100. And Fircombe Hall is our second selection. And Fircombe Hall, this one is currently at 25. Stakes of £4 would return us £100. And our third selection, Glory Cool. And Glory Cool, this is at 44. Stakes of £2.27 would return us £100. And our fourth selection is Asmund. And Asmund, this one is 7.8. So stakes of £12.82 would return us £100. And Key Look is our fifth selection. And Key Look, this one is on 23. So stakes of £4.35 would return us £100. And Cuban Ista is our sixth selection. And Cuban Ista, right down the bottom there, 15.5. And stakes of £6.45 would return us £100. We've now got £12.42 left in the kitty, so we'll see what price Red Rose Zorro is. That is our seventh selection. And Red Rose Zorro, that's currently trading at 14. So stakes of £7.14 would return us £100. And that's now going to leave us £5.28 in the kitty. Our next selection, which is selection number 8, is going to be Mutan Arsec. And Mutan Arsec is trading at 9.6. And we haven't got that. We haven't got enough stake for that. So the £5.28 will be our full last selection on Mutan Arsec there. £5.27 that's going to be. Right, so the 147 at Catterick. We've got 7 running for us. Pat on the back, Fircombe Hall, Glory Call, Asmund, Key Look, Cubanista, and Red Rose Zorro. One of those 7 would return us £100, and Mutan Arsec would be the lesser amount. We will do the lesser amount ones when we do the recap. Then we're going to move into the second betting race. This is the 247 at Catterick. Pons Alias is going to be our top selection here. And Pons Alias, this one is currently at 6.2. So stakes of £16.13 would return us £100. And My Boy Max is our second selection. This one's currently at 22. So stakes of £4.55 would return us £100. And our third selection, Red Force 1. And Red Force 1, this is the outsider at 30. The stakes of £3.33 would return us £100. And Greek Giant. Greek Giant is our fourth selection. And this is currently the favourite at 3.25. So before we agree to the amount there, we've already staked £24 and a penny. This leaves us £25.99. So that would be our maximum stake for our last selection. So Catterick 247. We've got 3 running for us. Pons Alias, My Boy Max, Red Force 1. One of those 3 would return us £100. And Greek Giant would be the lesser amount. Moving into the 317 Catterick, Emerald Army is our top selection here. And Emerald Army, this one is currently at 25. So stakes of £4 would return us £100. And our second selection, Alpha Moonstone. Alpha Moonstone, this is 6.2, and stakes of £16.13 would return us £100. And our third selection, Northern Prince. And Northern Prince, this one's down the bottom there, that's currently 38. So stakes of £2.63 would return us £100. And our fourth selection, Willow LaRupee. And Willow LaRupee, that's top of the market there at 3.2. So before we come up with that, let's see how much money we've got left. First of all, we've got £27.24. So that's going to be our maximum stake on our last selection. So the 317 at Catterick, we've got 3 running for us. Emerald Army, Alpha Moonstone, and Northern Prince. One of those 3 would return £100, and Willow LaRupee would be the lesser amount. Into our fourth betting race, this is the 347 at Catterick. Our top selection here is Irish Dancer. And Irish Dancer, this is in at 19.5. So stakes of £5.13 would return us £100. And Parsons Meadow is our second selection. And Parsons Meadow, this one is currently at 30. Stakes of £3.33 would return us £100. And our third selection is Azucena. And Azucena, this is currently trading at 13.5. So stakes of £7.41 would return us £100. And our fourth selection would be Blue Eyed Kate. And Blue Eyed Kate, that one is at 20. So stakes of £5 would return us £100. And our fifth selection is Ernest Rutherford. And Ernest Rutherford, this one is at 13. So stakes of £7.69 would return us £100. And Miss Rainstorm would be our sixth selection. Miss Rainstorm, right down the bottom there, that's currently trading at 6.060. £1.67 would return us £100. And Golden Rainbow would be our seventh selection. This one's currently at 6. So stakes of £16.67 would return us £100, and that's now going to leave us £3.11 in the kitty. Birkenhead is our 8th selection, and Birkenhead is currently trading at 6, so the maximum stakes on this one would be £3.11. Catterick 347. We've got 7 running for us. Irish Dancer, Parsons Meadow, Azucena, Blue Eyed Kate, Ernest Rutherford, Miss Rainstorm, and Golden Rainbow. One of those 7 would return us £100, and Birkenhead would be the lower amount. And our 5th betting race, which is the last one now at Catterick, which is the 447. Our top selection here is Motawazi. And Motawazi there, that one's currently at 22. So stakes of £4.55 would return us £100. And Huddle Up is our 2nd selection. This one's currently 6.6. Stakes of £15.15 would return us £100. And Hurst Wood is our 3rd in. And Hurst Wood, that one's currently at 22. So stakes of £4.55 would return us £100. Our 4th selection is Gatton Far, and Gatton Far is pretty much the top selection there at 5.9, and stakes of £16.95 would return us £100. That's now going to leave us £8.81. And our next selection, selection 5, is going to be Mockatil. And Mockatil, that one is currently at 11. And we haven't got enough to put on that, but very close. So the £8.81 would be the maximum stake for our 5th selection. So the last race at Catterick, the 447, we've got 4 running for us: Motawazi, Huddle Up, Hurstwood, and Gatton Far. One of those 4 would return us £100, and Mockatil would be the lesser amount. So let's go back now and have a look and a recap on these 5 races. The 147 at Catterick, we've got 7 running for us: Pat on the Back, Firkham Hall, Glory Call, Asmund, Key Look, Cubanista, and Red Rose Zorro. One of those 7 would return us £100, and Mutanasek would be our last selection there. £5.27 is what we had left in the kitty for this one, and we'll times that by the 9.6 price, and that will return us £50.59, which will be our money back, and 7 running for us, so that's good news on that one. The Catterick 247, 3 running for us here: Ponzalius, My Boy Max, and Red Force 1. One of those 3 would return us £100. And Greek Giant, we had £25.99 left. We'll times that by the price of 3.25, and that will return us £84.46, so a good return for the 4th selection there, plus the 3 running for us. Then into the Catterick 317, 3 running for us: Emerald Army, Alpha Moonstone, and Northern Prince. One of those 3 would return us £100. And Willow LaRupi, we had £27.24 left in the kitty. We'll times that by the price of 3.2, and that would return us £87.16. So a good return for the full selection, 3 running for us. Then into our fourth betting race, the 347 at Catterick. We've got 7 running for us here. Irish Dancer, Parsons Meadow, Azuzena, Blue Eyed Kate, Ernest Rutherford, Miss Rainstorm, and Golden Rainbow. One of those 7 would return us £100. And Birkenhead will be our last selection. We only had £3.11 left for this at odds of 6. So that's going to return £18.66. That will be a £32 loss on that one, but we do have 7 others running for us. And in the 5th betting heat, this is going to be our last one, the 447 at Catterick. We've got 4 running for us: Motawazi, Huddle Up, Hurstwood, Gatton Far, and that's it. And one of those 4 will return us £100. And our 5th selection is Mockatil. We had £8.81 left, and the odds was 11, so that would return us £96.91. So yeah, we've roughly got 5 running for us there, so that's good also. And that is all 5 races done at Catterick. As I say, I've already put Windsor up so far, and then I will be putting up Wolverhampton after this. And don't forget to join us in the results show tonight to see how we got on at all 3 meetings. And I hope you have some luck this afternoon as well. And thanks for watching.